Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? Happy Thursday, or me, Friday Eve. Yes. I hope you're well this morning. I have had an interesting moments, and interesting morning too. I was scrolling through Facebook doing my posts and saw a word from Lana Vassar. And some of you may be familiar with her, but she is a prophetic voice from Australia and pretty much has sure words. But anyway, so her word this morning was dealing with God ushering his daughters into a new season. And please forgive my going in and out. I just realized as I went to go live, I was like, I have on a green shirt with a green screen. That's probably not a good thing if you guys know anything about videos. But anyway, be that as it may, I'm going to keep leaning against my brown chair. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Anyway, how to make light of yourself, right? Um, and so in thinking about entering into this new season, and there was the final line in the word that she released was a word from God saying that he was ushering us into the miraculous in him. And it just, let me tell you, it just really did something within me. And I just started to, it hit me like in my spirit. And as I began to praise God, and then he dropped this song into my mind, There Shall Be Glory After This, J.J. Harrison. And so obviously I went on YouTube and I brought the sounds. I started listening to this song, guys. I was jacked up. I'm serious. I was jacked up, and I had to get ready for my meeting, my first of the morning meeting no, actually it was my second, and so I was in between meetings with my company, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm like trying to get myself together. And I'm sharing this for a reason, because the nugget this morning is you can only, I wrote it down, you cannot outperform your current concept of yourself. Okay. So however you perceive yourself, that's as far as you will allow yourself to perform, because you will limit yourself. You will keep yourself in a box. And as I put this together and I was reading, I was giving you what the nugget was going to be, and I got to think about it. If I limit myself, then I can't receive the word that so resonated in my spirit this morning, with that I'm entering into a season of the miraculous with God. Seriously. And I've had several words, personal words, given to me since my husband's transition on where God is ushering me. And I'm receiving it because, as I've said, he was my intercessor. I had a personal intercessor that would get up every single morning and intercede, not just for me, but for his family, for his friends, for his spiritual family. But he was very specific and precise in covering me on a daily basis. And so, and I'm like, well, okay, that was here in this realm. Now he's face to face and can put in like face to face conversations. And I'm just like, wow. And so it touched me in a special way. I'm saying this to you so that you understand that when you receive words like this, when you receive a download from God on where he's ushering you, the season he's ushering you into, the things that he is doing for you, receive it. Stop saying, oh no, I've been like struggling for so long. I hate that when you ask people how they're doing, struggling. Stop struggling and start trusting God. When everything is a negative coming out of their mouth, stop majoring in the negativity. All right. Major in the positivity. Like I've said, since my husband's transition, it's like I'm not dwelling on, I lost my husband. I'm dwelling on, God, you gifted my life with my husband all those years. And thank you for the gift of love that you gave me through him. So it's like, how are you perceiving the things that you're walking through? How are you perceiving who you are? Because if you can identify yourself as the daughter of the king, as the son of the creator of the universe, if you can identify yourself in the proper perspective, then there is no limit to what you can achieve. And so that's my nugget this morning, is stop putting yourself into a box, because you cannot perceive yourself going forward in the things that God is ushering you into. All right, that's it. That's it. Hit it and quit it, right? I'm watching this clock over here, because this is something that's really resonating in me. And so I know I can go on and on and on about it, but I'm going to cut it off right there. Change your perception of yourself. Understand the value that God has placed on you. Walk in that value, and do not let anything tear you down. All right. All right. Have a fantabulous day. I love you with the grace and the love of God. How about that? I'll talk to you tomorrow, Lord willing.